Today we're gonna play with the mummy, but not the one you play with on weekends. This one got eaten by an alligator, so we've gotta level him up. And obviously, more attack power fixes every problem. So now we get right back to work fighting the large-toothed alligator. We killed that one much quicker. I have a feeling this one's going to be the end. We haven't even started on the hippo problem yet. But we've added a bone to play with mummy, so that'll give us 10 extra attack power.
Eat bone, moron.
That one's gonna die. We're gonna get through the second one as well. We two-shot the alligators. The hippo, gonna be a problem. But everyone has dropped us gear. We get defense and HP. So the alligators do far less damage. We'll see about the hippo. We might get through this. Yup. Then we gotta fight the bald man. We'll see if we can manage. It turns out the bald man was much stronger than us. But we did find better armor and a better shield and a pair of scissors. So we stole his haircut. We're a bald mummy. Of all the things I could have become today, that was not one of my top choices. We're going to add more attack. So we're almost one-shotting the alligators. And the bald man still defeats us, but we're getting better loot. And with our old gear that we don't want anymore, we put it in the pot. We put enough things in the pot and we get a prize or something. Nothing a little more attack won't fix. We two-shotted the hippo, and I think our stats might go up as we level up. We defeated the bald man. The snake got us, but we got a skill point. Well, I mean, since you're offering, we'll take 10% attack. Plus, we got a new sword that gives us 23 attack, so our attack went up a lot and a lot again. And we can also generate something out of the pot, a potion. The potion simply gave us more HP permanently. We're now one-shotting those things, and this guy almost one-shot. He only got one attack off on us. The bald man, very dead. The snake, still getting the better of us, but we upgrade. Okay, we got to the snake without taking any damage at all. We now need to fight a very wise camel, who's defeated us immediately. But look at the better loot we're getting. I don't know how far attack power alone can carry us, but we are going to find out. We're also going to generate attack plus 9. Our attack is already 79, almost triple our defense. I am noticing that no matter how much damage we do, things do manage to hit us generally once before we kill them. Even if we're one-shotting them, the camel certainly does. But I mean, it's a camel. What do you expect? Our HP is about to double from our armor, and we're going up to 31 weapon damage. Plus whatever we're going to get here. Now our camel battle is getting closer. With just a little bit of defense, we could probably take that on. But then again, we did get better just about everything. So we'll equip better everything and sacrifice the rest. And we get to generate 66 experience. We are now hitting for an unreasonable amount of damage at this point. We are one-shotting most of everything. Probably not this beautiful idiot. But I think we will have it defeated finally. I can now unlock bronze doors, which is great because I haven't seen a single door this entire time, so that's probably useful. Our damage is going way up, so is our defense, and so is our HP. And attack one more time, 161. Okay, now we're going to the left. There was a door over here the entire time. That thing sent its babies at us. We murdered them right in front of its eyes. Our attack power will probably carry us through this. I can't remember what the scissors do. And we have to fight an oversized porcupine. Ooh, look at the better stats though. All the way up to 70 defense, 77 HP, 87 HP. Scissors, representative of our haircut. Oh, I see. We're removing our mummy pieces bit by bit. We're going to generate another 23 attack, 203. Which means we're still one-shotting most of everything, which is exactly how we want to be. Giant porcupine, do your worst. Might have been a little bit too much arrogance there, but we got a skill point, so we can take anything. Can we double our attack? Well, let's take 20% health and 15%. No, just 20% health then. See, I'm mostly just impatient. We got to replay the same thing again and again and again, so we're just trying to kill them as quickly as possible to get them out of the way. Attack is going way up. So is HP for that matter, and we're going to sacrifice the rest of these. I don't know if sacrificing extra things increases our potions, but there's 250 attack plus attack. So 289 now, it's only going to get bigger. Obviously a little bit of defense and HP would save me from that problem, but the baby still got us, we're almost there. But if all of our stats go up like that, attack, defense, and HP, we should easily destroy that now. Plus our attack is officially 3.5 times our defense, which is just the way we want to be, a pure glass cannon. We've defeated the big porcupine, now we get to fight an army of children. Which immediately destroyed us, but we get better gear again, plus we get a staff of password. This is 248, so I think we'll obviously take that, and our sword is going up to 121. Our next potion, 9 defense. So it looks like we receive fireballs from our staff we get to use every round, so that'll be useful against things like this, even though we one-shot it now. See, it's all these things attacking us that are the problem, so obviously the answer is just more attack power. And as long as we're finding gear like this, we're going to get much stronger regardless of what we do. It's mostly just an investment of time and patience. And I've got a lot of time. So with this big guy, we're going to fireball or electrocute that thing. I think we're going to leave that baby rat behind. Yeah, it didn't even drop down on us. Our extra defenses carried us through those idiots, and it's time for the king rat.
Sorry about your children.
But because of that, we got much better gear again, and we get to make some sacrifices. And we got attack plus, so that will give us more damage that we obviously very much needed. Plus a new staff for much more damage, and actually like a 50% increase to our base damage. Pretty sure our attack plus is like a limited time thing, so we've got to use it fairly sparingly. We're going to shock this thing for some big damage, and we almost had it. What is Death Tap? We got another skill. I'm going to take 12% critical because that will equal more damage. So now the baby rats have done far less damage against Big Rat. Got him dead. That should be a big reward. And we found boots that give us the ability to jump, and the cape that gives us double HP. We're not going to use that yet because if we do, it needs to recharge. We got golden armor that's actually worse than ours. We did get a shield that was better, and a wooden sword that's somehow a lot more attack. We generated another 5% critical, so those potions could actually be really strong. So now at the beginning, we jump up here and fight these things. We're going to go ahead and zap you with the hammer because you look dangerous. Not as dangerous as we are. Our attack is going to carry us really far. We're obviously going to need a little bit of defense there, but I feel like we just got some really good experience. Wow, we two-shot at those idiots. We're just a wrecking ball of attack power at this point. So let's cut off more of our stuff. Oh, that's actually growing our hair now. But now we're finally getting into some slightly better gear. We've also just found a magical rune that lets me level up at any time we want. Should probably use that a little more strategically, but our damage is going to go up to 414. Our HP is going up, and so is our defense. Plus we get to generate something here for more defense again. How very actually useful. That bit of defense has left us with like 20% more HP, so we can kill that thing, and we're not quick enough to kill him yet. But now that we are killing them, we're finding better items again. We found a potion of defense. I feel like that's going to be the key to our success. Finding a lot of potions that have to give defense. Finally found a new armor that's a giant step up in HP. Plus a lot more defense out of our shield. So that means we can make it to Big Hammer Boy and kill him immediately, where we're going to drop down into the runes, we're going to go and get him out of the way and get assassinated. A magical rune, a chest that gives 4 good items at any time. We've also generated a potion for an extra 60 attack, and we're going to get more attack out of there. We'll try this chest, because that's going to immediately give us very good stuff. That is hugely good. So I'm excited for 4 hours when we can use that again. The sad thing is, I think it's going to be a while before we get items that are actually an upgrade now. But we are going to tear through the things we were struggling with a minute ago. Normally by here, I'd be about dead. Instead of being about dead, we are down to 25% HP. We should smack him. Then it's assassin time. They're going to swarm me very quickly. Alright, since we're one-shotting things anyway, let's actually start adding some defense. It will simply be quicker at this point. All this damage doesn't do anything if everything kills us immediately. And there's a potion for defense. That's an extra 21. We'll take a little more defense there. Didn't see how much it was, but more. Since we're clearly at a little bit of a slower point, we've generated 4 potions, so that's lots of experience. Oh, I got to pick only one of those. I thought I got all 4. Well, that's okay. There's more defense and more defense again. Plus, I'm pretty sure every time I level up, we're going to find better items because of it. We can still make it to the same point only. Those 4 assassins absolutely maul me. But we do have this, which will give us an extra skill point. And 2% HP regen is actually huge. And that will certainly play off how much HP we have. The more we have, the more regen we get. So we'll maybe add just a little bit of that. And we did actually finally find a better item again. Plus a shield, so we get more HP and defense. So now when you take this little bit of early damage, it's actually going to regenerate, which seems really strong. Still not sure if we have enough damage. So this is where we've been meeting our end again and again. Now we do it with over half HP, and that's going up. Now we fight a giant ogre who we absolutely destroy with our damage. And we found the Nile amulet that lets me go through waterfalls. And we got a shield and weapon upgrade. Plus a defense potion. We'll take a little more defense again just to be sure we got something. And now we get to go in a new direction, so we get to jump up here through the waterfall where we're fighting literal beetles. But I feel like we have more than enough defense and attack and HP regeneration. Yeah, that regeneration seems really strong. That bug is also strong, so let's go ahead and zap that and blast it out of the way. Ooh, a new haircut. I want my haircut. I've also given us another skill point because I'm greedy like that. We're going to get 3% leech. That's also going to be stupidly strong. So the more damage we do, the tougher we are. We want to hit things for as much damage as possible. That's going to help keep us alive, although it's not having a drastic effect yet. We clearly just need more damage. I am pretty excited to see our new haircut very soon though. We're not one-shotting these anymore, so yeah, more damage is definitely going to be in order. We're going to kill the little bugs and fight the giant one here, who absolutely destroyed us. We have the option to upgrade our crown. I don't think I do. We don't need more attack that way. Ooh, look at that haircut. What we need is more attack and more attack again. I think at this point I'm going to use the chest also to see what kind of items we can get out of there. We got a lot of armors. Simply HP, but that's still helpful. Sacrificing the rest should easily give us another generation for more attack, which is more toughness. I still think the HP regeneration is a lot stronger than the leeching thing we're doing, because that's just constantly going off, ticking away. So we really just need more HP instead of mana leech or whatever it's called. But our defense is going up. We're starting to get blue quality items and our attack. I'm going to use my double HP thing. That way our HP regeneration is going to pay off of that really well. I've also leveled this up one more time for even more HP. And then I figured we might as well also go in with more attack. Our HP is so strong and our attack is so high right now that we're sort of tanking through all this. The big boss after these bees is going to be the really determination of how strong we are. Those managed to take us down a little bit. This thing we are in a firefight with. We might actually win this. Not by much, but we did it. I can uncover his hidden desert path now. And we got a better sword for our trouble. So we'll take a little bit more HP and get right back to work on the hidden desert path. Now we're fighting skeletons in the basement. We are a mummy ourselves, so this kind of makes sense. Locked door in front of us. I think we got a key for that. These things should be worth a lot of experience and everything, hopefully. We're still one-shotting most of everything. You know what? You're going to be annoying. He's dead. One more skeleton. Dead. But the loot is definitely getting better. We're finding lots of blue items just from regular enemies. There's another little bit of HP, and we'll take a little bit more HP here. Okay, here's a better shield, 976. The armor is almost better. The sword is definitely better. But I've also leveled this up again. We're going to take a little more health and given us yet another skill point. There is a skill. We'll lose 10% armor, HP, and defense, but we get an extra 2% leech and regeneration. I'm definitely taking that. Plus, we got a better sword again and definitely a better magic staff. So these things are still hurting us quite a bit. The extra defense and HP kind of hurts missing out right now, but this will be worth it. We just got to put those stats back up a little bit. We're one-shotting the mice, not one-shotting the Pharaoh. But that's okay. Basically, we need a lot of HP and attack with our build. Defense isn't going to be such an important thing. But we'll still stack it up where we can. We did have 2 fireballs. We're going to upgrade past that anyway. I just need more raw damage. This, more HP. A few runs later, we actually got a better sword, more like a scimitar. And then an upgrade to armor, 1136 HP, which will hopefully carry us a little bit further. We're able to get through the rats. We're going to blast him to hopefully one-shot him. This archer is always a problem though. We're going to need probably defense and HP, which the game is happy to provide for us. There's another 100 HP, which is huge. We'll take a little defense out of that, and there's more HP again. I've also leveled myself up, so there's more defense, because everything is hitting us for massive damage. Okay, well, I've determined that defense is still pretty important. We finally got a blue staff, plus there's another 100 defense. A few minutes later, we found a new type of shield. This one's got polka dots on it. Plus a defense potion, which didn't add a lot, but it did add something. And after generating a new potion, is that 2% regeneration? We definitely want that. We could just regenerate through anything soon. I decided it was worth it to give us another skill point. We could get more attack and lose a lot of defense. I don't think we want that. We're going to take 15% defense to try and counter the loss of defense that thing gives us. Look at me making logical choices. So we're now one-shotting these. Our regeneration is so strong that we're almost back to full health. That still hurts us for a lot. These guys are going to take some damage, but we're actually going to heal through them. This archer is always annoying, so let's try and get him right away. Yeah, we're basically at full health, and we're normally be dead by now. Ooh, we got a new haircut too. That's what we're really here for. We're just trying to find the ultimate haircut. Nothing else matters. Big dogs. Big dogs murdered us. Okay, the $1 million thing. New haircut. It gets longer and longer. Plus we got a bunch of other upgrades elsewhere, so we'll go ahead and stuff those in the magic pot. So I guess health can go up right now. The more health we have, the more regen, because we got 6% regen already. And I force leveled up one more time, so regen works harder for us. So I've saved my fireballs for the dog spot in case we need them. We might be strong enough to take on the dogs. It was close last time. Okay, we one-shotted the first one. I think it burned or something after that. There's 3 locks. Obviously, there's something big back here. Some kind of mimic. who's actually really strong. I don't know what they're doing to us. I guess they're not hurting us for enough. We're able to go right through their damage. And we found Mjolnir. You can now sink the Great Pyramid into the Viking lands. Great. Much bigger armor, much better shield. Health it is. So now we're in some snowy desert place. Not entirely sure how we got here. We are doing burn, so if we're almost one-shotting things, we are one-shotting things because they burn the rest of their health away. If there's one thing I enjoy, it is burning things alive. You can have a fireball. Okay, things here are much, much stronger, but we get a new haircut already. Oh, we gotta kill the mustache. We've leveled up at least once, more HP. While we're at it, I decided to open a chest because we can get a much better staff, much better shield, much better armor, and much better sword. Those are all giant upgrades.
Now we'll definitely make it to our new haircut.
That archer is still going to annoy me. Yep, we can manage to get him from here, so he's not firing arrows at us this whole time. I think on this, we're just going to add 6% attack. That'll take us from 3,200 to 3,300. I don't know if that's actually worth it. This one's better. It's 5% attack and 3% burn. We don't really need the burn that much because if we don't kill things in one shot, they definitely hurt us a lot anyway. I will still upgrade defense once in a while because all the stats are relevant. As much fun as I have with raw attack power, we've got goals. And you can't reach your goals if you don't cheat a little bit and take more attack. So far, it seems to be making a pretty big difference. So we're back almost to full HP. This is the part where we're going to get arrowed really hard. So we're going to have to do a little bit more work here. Well, we did make it through, so we're pretty consistently able to make it here. But that thing's quite strong. We did finally get a new armor piece. And we're going to go ahead and give ourselves another skill point. We earned it. Out of all the choices here, I think I want to take something like 6% attack because it's a net positive. I don't know what death tap is and I'm too lazy to figure it out. Okay, so we're making it through the archer with a little bit more HP. I don't think we're going to have a very close fight with the boar yet, but another 49 defense might help. And we're going to force level up. There's more HP. We're also going to do our the cape and attack. So we're going in super boosted. So our HP regeneration should be more than enough to handle at least the basic idiots. Even with the archer raining down arrows on us, it's really not enough to even hurt us. We're going to destroy this and heal right back to full HP. And then it's time to deal with this hefty creature. It's still defeating us. Okay, it's going to take a minute before we can defeat that. Actually, we could resurrect. I mean, we just did a little off-camera grinding. It wasn't enough, so we got to keep going for a while.
Patience is a virtue.
I guess since we have a booster on right now, we could try the attack. And I've just opened a chest, so there's a lot more defense, a lot more attack, and a little bit more fireball. Those things might actually be the difference. But now it's time for the truest test of all. Can we defeat this thing? We're doing much, much better though. We can actually do this. Especially once we resurrect once. That thing is defeated and off we go. We found the elixir of double jump, so we get to go up here to where there's dark wolves and a whole bunch of people that want to hurt me. We're going to send some good old damage out in front of us to defeat whatever that thing was. And we were murdered by that woman. Level 69. We'll take a little more health. We also quite a stockpile of weapons in here. None are actually better, but they're definitely getting pretty good. Actually, we did get better armor. This robe is better armor. Our HP regenerates so quickly, it's almost unfair. That time the bear ate us. But we're going to level up again. We'll take a little more HP. We just got to regenerate through the problems. But you know what? Let's also add a little bit more loot. There's a brand new chest full of brand new hammers. 2886 and 2900 armor. So now when we're fighting these guys, they're going to be much less damaging to our health, especially with 6% regeneration. Or more, whatever we're at. Never mind, we were murdered from behind. But we've already upgraded like 400 times and become a god, so we'll pick it up here next time.